Hi guys, this is Nathendo here. Sorry it's been a while since I recorded my last video, but I'm back. So, right now I'm opening something that I got for my birthday 11 days ago. This is a Nintendo DS Lite. This is the crimson red version. So, I believe this particular Nintendo DS Lite, I think this was actually one of the first launch edition colors for this system. So I I got this for my birthday and I'm gonna do an unboxing video. I should have done this on my birthday, but I'm gonna do an unboxing video right now. But it is somewhat good that I was patient enough to do this on video, but whatever. Alright. But first, before I unbox this, I'm gonna show you the box because now that I'm starting to be a Nintendo collector, I want to always keep the box in handy, or keep it where I'm gonna keep it around. I'm gonna put it somewhere in this room whenever I remake this room to be a Nintendo room. So on the front, basic stuff, Nintendo DS Lite. There's what the console or what the system will look like. There's a stylus. There's a side of the system. It says Nintendo DS Lite, and on the side it says crimson red and black, and it says it in French and some other language. Let me see. It says it in French and Spanish. I don't really know how to speak French. I don't understand French, but I do take a Spanish class in school, so I understand Spanish in some way, just not really in this, not referred to this topic. I don't really know how to say things from Nintendo in Spanish. I don't know. I can't really speak fluent Spanish. Alright. But back, on the back, it just, tells you what this is all about. So it says what the system will look like. It's black on here, or it's black when you open it up, and it's red on the front. It says, a little blurb in English, French, and Spanish. I'll read the English one. Experience Nintendo DS Lite. The Nintendo DS Lite is a high-powered handheld video gaming system in a sleek folding design loaded with features for a unique gaming experience. The color screens are now even brighter, and the lower touch screen provides a totally new way of playing and controlling games. Use the built-in wireless mode to share games, chat, or even play multiplayer games online via Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, which is also the same service that they share with the Nintendo Wii, released in the same year that the DS Lite was released, 2006. Play impressive 3D rendered Nintendo DS games, and play all your favorite Game Boy Advance games in single player mode. Games sold separately, of course. So it says Nintendo Wi-Fi connection here. So the Nintendo Wii, if you didn't know, shares the same online service as the Nintendo DS, and the DS Lite was released in January 2006. The Wii was released in November 2006, so the DS Lite was the latest model of the Nintendo DS at that time. I forgot to show you the other sides of the box. It says Nintendo DS Lite. Also has an edge of the system. Has the 2 square screen symbol. It just says Nintendo, has the official Nintendo seal logo. so you know that you're getting this officially made from Nintendo, and then a few warnings in a few different languages, English, French, and Spanish. I don't know why they're saying, oh, I know why, because this is being released in, because this is a North American system, and, I'm in the States, but, in the other places in North America are Canada and Mexico, and in Canada they mostly speak English, but in a few places they speak French, and in Mexico they speak Spanish, but I don't know if people speak English in Mexico, but whatever. So let's get this thing open. So there were also other colors of this system at launch. And one of them was, or a few of them were just a plain black system, a white system, electric blue, which is similar to the crimson, which I have here, except it's blue on the front instead of red. And there were some other colors, rose gold. I don't know if that was a launch one, but the other colors that weren't just released as launches are rose gold, which is pink. So, and they also had a green one. And I've been hearing rumors that there is a Pikachu one, but I'll have to see if that's actually officially made by Nintendo, because I'm hearing rumors that there actually is a Pikachu one. But I'm also hoping to get the other variations of the system. In Japan, there was, I don't know in the United States, but in Japan, there was also the release of a dark blue system and a light blue system where it's that color all around the system and nowhere it's black. So here is the Crimson Red DS Lite. So you have the symbol on the front and it's red, and all the rest of it's black. So yeah, let's open this up. And this actually feels pretty pristine. So you have your two screens here. Some speakers over here. Sorry, it's a little dark. So D-pad, A, B, X, Y, start and select. L and R buttons. DS cartridge slot. Here's a stylus, and it's black, not red, because most of this system is black. You have a GBA dust sleeve, let's call it. I wouldn't say dust sleeve, but dust protector. But I do not think the original DS came with that. If I ever get a original DS, I will do an unboxing video of it, and I will compare it to a Game Boy Advance SP. But right now I have a DS Lite, but this is also capable of doing GBA games. You have, I don't know if you can see this very well, but you have some parts over here that look like they go to a certain light or something. You have a volume switch here, headphone jack, and here is a battery, I think. Here's the rechargeable lithium-ion battery. Here's a serial number. It says Nintendo DS Lite along with saying Nintendo. Here's where you have your charger, and I don't know what this spot is, but on the original DS there was this thing over here, and the stylus would go over here. I think this is supposed to be something for the stylus. I don't know. But it made more sense on the original DS to me, because the original DS, I think, came with a strap. I'm not sure, or you'd have to do that yourself. I've seen an original DS of a Nintendogs edition that actually had the strap already on there. But again, I don't really know about it. I have to research it. So, I also have a few games to test this out, which one of them I did not get for my birthday. I've had this game because I've had a DSi XL earlier, but I wanted a DS Lite because it's GBA compatible, and you need this specific Nintendo DS to play games like Guitar Hero or Band Hero, because there's a grip that goes into the GBA slot, and the DSi and DSi XL removes the GBA slot. Um, so yeah, I don't know if this will play in the original DS. I think it should, because the original DS has the GBA slot. It should, but I don't know, because I've been seeing the box of Band Hero say exclusively for the DS Lite, but I don't know if it will work in the original DS. It should. If I get an original DS and I get Band Hero or Rock Band, or not Rock Band, Guitar Hero, I will test it out after I unbox that on video, and I will also test it out on video. So, yeah. So, the DS game that I have here is New Super Mario Bros. Fantastic game. You should definitely get this. I do not have the box for it. A lot of the old games, a lot of the old cartridge-based games, like DS games, GBA games, NES games, SNES games, N64 games, they if you order them on Amazon, they are most likely not going to come with a box. They will come with a box if you order them on eBay. But if you ordered them back in the day around their release, they would come with a case for the game. They would come with a box for the game, but I am eventually gonna want to get the box for this game on eBay. But yeah, let's put this in, and I'll test out the GBA game later. Let's try and turn this on and see if it works. Yep, here you can see the light now. So, sorry this is a little bright. I'm going to change the brightness later, but now it's making the room a lot darker because the camera's focusing on the screen. I'm going to try to get a better web camera, and soon I'm also getting a desktop because this computer I have here is a laptop and it's kind of slow, so I'm eventually getting a desktop. For some reason, it's not reading the cartridge. Oh, the time's wrong, so... Yeah, the time's wrong, so I'm going to set that later, and right now I'm going to really quickly refresh this a few times and see if the game works. So I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, I just had to restart this a few times, and now it worked. You can tell if it works by if you see the Nintendo logo under the Nintendo DS logo, and that way you'll know that your DS game works in there. And, oh, the light is red, so later I'm going to charge this. But I don't know how it can be dead. Maybe this... I don't know if this was used or not. I bought it on eBay, but I do not know if this was used or not. By seeing pictures, I don't have pictures right now. I can't show you any pictures, but by seeing pictures, I saw that the system was opened, taken out of the box, but it was not turned on by what I remember. But I don't have any pictures to show you. Sorry. If I did have pictures to show you, I would show you them. But looks like the DS game is working. Later, I'm going to refresh this and put in a GBA game. But I'm gonna show the rest of this. I'll turn this off for a second. You have your papers and stuff. PictoChat, health and safety precautions booklet. Nintendo Power Free issue slip for Mario Kart Wii, this looks like. Club Nintendo. Nintendo DS Lite instruction booklet. So I'm gonna put this back in this plastic bag. So again, as a collector, I'm holding on to everything that I get in this box, not throwing anything away. Because as a collector, I want to keep everything that's in here. So this is not a sealed bag. Everything just slips out, so you don't have to worry about getting anything ripped or anything, but yep, here's your instructions. Charging unit, which I'm actually going to untangle this, which it's not really tangled, but I'm just going to untangle this or whatever, and actually use this right now. Wow, a cable's pretty long. And the charger says Nintendo over here, and it has the DS symbol on here. It might be hard to see, but it has the DS symbol there. I'll plug this in. Now let's see if the game will work. But actually, before I test out the game, I'm gonna set this thing to the right time and stuff. So as you can see, it's saying that this is Sunday. That today it's Sunday, January 1st, 2006. This actually was released in January 2006, but it's not 2006. It's December of 2022, but it is a Sunday today. And it's not the 1st of January, it's the 18th of December. But it is a Sunday. And right now I'm going to go into the settings and actually set this to the right time and stuff. So you have a few settings. A little arrow sign, this looks like. I don't know what it does. Globe sign and a GBA sign. Oh, this is the manual and auto mode. Manual will take you to the menu if there's a game, DS game or GBA game in there. And auto mode will no. Manual mode takes you to the menu. Manual mode takes you to the menu. Auto mode takes you straight to a DS game or GBA game. If there's a... Hang on a second. So it will play a DS game if you have both a DS game and GBA game in there if you have it automatic. But I don't know how you can set it to GBA mode if you have both cartridges in. I don't know how you do that in automatic mode. So, but yeah, I'm going to set this to manual. I'm going to keep this manual and maybe set it to auto sometime another time. A globe, which actually just lets you change the language of the system. But I'm not sure if this actually translates any games to that language. I don't know if it should, and I don't know if it actually does. So now, GBA settings, which lets you set it on the top screen or the bottom screen. I always have it set it at the top screen. Now for the date and time settings, you have date, you have the alarm, setting the alarm it looks like, and you have where you can actually set the time. So I'm going to go to the date first. It's December 18th, of 2022. And if I didn't mention this, if you have nothing inserted in the system in automatic mode, then it will just take you to the menu, and it will not. If you put in a game, it will not. It will not update the system to say that there's a game in there. You have to turn it off and turn it on for it to realize that there's a game in there. Confirm. So now this is alarm where you can just set an alarm for you. And hopefully it's supposed to let the alarm ring when you're playing games. I do not know. I'm going to test that, actually. But first I have to set the time. And right now it's 5:25. I'm looking on my computer screen. But, this uses military time, so for the military time, it would say 18:25. No, actually, no. 17:25. 17:25, if you weren't aware, means 5:25. It means it's 5 p.m. Now it's 5:26 p.m. Oh. Now I'm gonna. Here's like where you can personalize it for your stuff. This originally chose this as red. It probably set that automatically, I would assume, because the system's red. I don't know. Maybe this was used, I don't know, but I don't think this was used. I'm not sure if this was used, because it's saying the name over here is user. It just says the name user, nothing. And I'm actually going to change this to my own name. Sorry that this is a little blurry, but that says Nathaniel. Oops. Alright. Here's where you can make it as your birthday. My birthday is on the 7th of December, so that was 11 days ago, like I mentioned earlier. And here you can write a message just any message. And then you have screen calibration here. This yellow icon is the screen calibration, but I'm not going to do that. And it's kind of annoying when you click B, it just makes the system shut down when you go into settings, and then you have to turn it on. That's kind of annoying. So yeah, let's actually try to set an alarm and see what happens. Let me just, I'm gonna set the alarm and then I'll be right back. Alright, I set an alarm, but before I actually make the alarm turn on, I'm gonna test out some games. First, I'm gonna test out a DS game, which I have New Super Mario Bros. In here. So, yep, it looks like that appears. Sorry that this is being bright. Let me turn down the brightness and see if that's any better. Yeah, it's a little bit better. But the only problem is I just can't see myself because I can see, just not very well. So it looks like the game works, and now it looks like you can see this a little bit better. So yep, it looks like New Super Mario Bros. Is working. So now I'm going to test out a Game Boy Advance game, which I actually did get for my birthday as well. Um, so I got 2 Game Boy Advance games for my birthday, which I did get complete in their own box. I got Finding Nemo, which is a pretty good game. I tested out on my Game Boy Advance before um, before doing this video. I tested out on my Game Boy Advance. I've not played this on my DS yet. And I also have Drake and Josh, which is actually my favorite show on Nickelodeon. So when I got this game, when I got this game rather, it was not factory sealed like this one was. I did already take that sealing off or whatever. It was just plastic. I did take that sealing off, so that's, you can obviously tell from that by seeing. But it's really cool to have these original boxes. I always think it's cool to have the original boxes for these cartridge-based games. So when I ordered this on eBay, it did come with a poster that I already hung up on my wall, which I can show you right now. Can you see it? It's right there. I don't know if you can see it right there, but on this blue poster, that's the Finding Nemo poster. And underneath it, I have a New Super Mario Bros. 2 poster, which is a remake of New Super Mario Bros., kind of similar to New Super Mario Bros. On the DS, except it's more focused on coins, and it's for the 3DS, which I do have a 3DS too, which I don't really play DS games on a lot because I play the 3DS games on there. So, just to talk a little about, actually, no, I'm not going to talk about this game. I am hoping to do a gameplay of this game, I don't know when I'll do it. I've already done, a High School Musical game screen recorded for this channel, but I don't have that game here right now. Yeah, I don't have that game here right now, but these are the only games I have complete in their box right now. I do not have High School Musical. I don't have that game in my room right now, but I do have it complete in the box. But this game probably is my personal favorite third-party game for this system. There's also a Drake and Josh game for the DS called Drake and Josh Talent Showdown. So, back to what I was saying earlier, this game did not come, the game itself, let me just get it out. It did not come with a plastic bag, but the Drake and Josh game did, so I can open that. I'm going to open that up for you. So let me just open this. So this game did not come with a poster, unfortunately. This Finding Nemo poster that I have, it's specifically for the game, which was also available on the GameCube too. So the Drake and Josh game did come in a plastic bag when it was sealed. So I bought this off eBay for $13. And I got a pretty good deal, and it was a sealed game. And I think the person never opened it, and I don't think that person sealed it. That person never sealed it. I think this was Nintendo sealing it, and and they have not opened this game for 15 years since this came out in 2007. This game was never opened, and I'm the first one to open it after 15 years, which is kind of funny considering I wasn't alive in 2007. Maybe this person was not opening it. Maybe they had a copy of the game that they used that was not sealed and they wanted to play it, and they have the sealed copy and decided to sell it. So I was really lucky. So this is a game I'm going to be testing out on my DS. So soon I'm going to screen record this, but I'm not going to screen record it this month. I'm not going to record this video on this month. I am gonna wait until I get a desktop so it's not lagging very much, because I've been trying to test the recordings and it was lagging so much, so I'm waiting to get a desktop to actually do that. So, right. Yeah, the game sticks out on here, but on an original DS it does not. And original Game Boy and Game Boy Color games will not work on this or the DS, the original DS. So I'm going to turn this on. And first we're going to try out the DS game. Oh, we already tried out the DS game, New Super Mario Bros. Now, I'm going to set an alarm, actually. Let me just set that alarm. I'm going to actually unplug this charger, because hopefully it should be fully charged right now. I'm going to set an alarm. I'm going to reset the alarm. What time is it now? Alright. So, the alarm is set. So now I'm going to see if that alarm's saved. Alright, that alarm's saved. Oh, it does not save, it does not work on games. But let's see what sound it makes when you have an alarm. So I'll get right back to you when it's that time. 10 seconds until the alarm goes off. So that's the alarm sound. Now to test out the Game Boy Advance game. So the original Game Boy Advance is not backlit, but the Game Boy Advance SP is backlit. The original DS, it does not have as brighter of a screen as the original, or not the original, as the DS Lite. Yep, looks like this game is working. So here we go. So this game is a really awesome game. If you've never played it, you should pick it up. I'm gonna recommend. I can't decide for everybody else, but this is a really awesome game. If you're a fan of Drake and Josh, you should definitely pick this up if you also like playing video games on Nintendo systems like I do. So, yep, excellent game. Definitely should try it out if you're a fan of Drake and Josh. Also try out Drake and Josh Talent Showdown on the DS if you're a fan of Drake and Josh. So yeah, I'm going to take this game out, put it back in this plastic bag, and then put it in the box. Alright. So, that's just about it. This is the Crimson Red Nintendo DS Lite. I should also mention that there were some special editions of the DS Lite, which were the Mario edition, Mario Red edition, where it's red all around, and there's an M on the side. And there was also a Zelda edition with the Triforce on the side, and it's gold. And gold on here too, or on the inside too. It's red all the inside of the Mario one. So, yeah, this is the Crimson Red Nintendo DS Lite. I also if I also got a Nintendo 64 for my birthday, so make sure you look out for the unboxing video for that. Um, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It'd be a very good pleasure if you subscribe. So thank you so much for watching. Fill the like button. Fill the like button by clicking the like button, and also hit the subscribe button and the notification button so you will get notified when I make new videos. And thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.